Alright guys, welcome back to this late edition of the Skymaster Avanti XXL jet build. Slow going still. I had to make a bracket that I took some pictures, so I'm going to post the pictures. It makes it a little bit easier to understand. It's just a piece of ply that I currently laminated with some carbon fiber and resin. It's laying up right now, curing, to put across the top portion of the large tank to secure it. The Velcro on the bottom is going to keep it from moving left to right, but I'm going to put a hard mount on top of it to keep it from going anywhere. That's actually going to lock into a bulkhead, and I'm probably going to make it removable. You can kind of see it right there. There's a bulkhead right here and here. So what it's going to do is just going to lay flat right across the tank and basically sandwich on both sides. And I may cut one side off the back. That way I can remove basically the brace. So if I ever need to get the tank out, I can. So what I'll probably do is well, no, I may just go ahead and glue it, because something that you glue onto this, I can easily just cut it with a Dremel or a saw or a little hand saw and pull the tank out. So I'm going to go ahead and hard mount it. Plus it'll give the top tank something to sit on a little bit, that I can actually probably just glue the tank to this support, and so I can kind of secure the top one with some Velcro on this top tank as well. But like I said, I laminated it with some carbon fiber cloth. It's laying up, so it'll be ready tomorrow. I'll trim it and put it in. It's already cut to match. So as soon as it gets done drying, I'll put it in. Meanwhile, I have been trying to figure out how to do the UAT, how I wanted to mount it, because I decided to leave the smoke tank out right now, because I don't have a smoke pump. The Army pay only allows for certain things, so until I can save up some more money and get a smoke pump, I'm just going to leave the smoke tank out. So I wanted to put the UAT. I was going to put the UAT on top of this tank, which kind of goes right in the bottom of the jet in front of the mains. So what I wanted to make was something that was removable and that would secure the UAT where I wanted it. So if I do decide to put the tank in, I can just pull the UAT mount out, put it in, and then probably just put this back in when I come up with it. But you know, I was looking around the room, what could I use, looking at ply, looking at light ply, trying to keep the weight down, and I had a great idea. And I want to introduce to you the new UAT mount. This stuff is it's a real hard, and it's kind of a foam material, but it's really hard. It's kind of the rubbery foam stuff, but it's real thick. I've actually got some of this stuff in a couple big chunks that I'm going to cut and make a form fitting, you know, to the shape of it, because the Avant's got kind of a weird shape, you know, to the fuselage. Kind of see there, you know, kind of a weird shape. So I'm going to make basically what I'm going to do is not this piece is too small, but just as an example, I'm just going to take and draw the shape of the, you know, the jet in it, and then cut it, because it cuts real easy with a little saw. Cut the shape and just have it sitting up like this vertically, and the jet will just sit right in here. And I may take some foam, some real soft foam, and hot glue it to this just to keep it from scratching. And this will be a perfect thing to sit in the bottom of the trailer to keep it from rolling, because the bottom of the jet comes to a point, so there's no way to sit it flat. But anyways, here it is. Just a simple little piece. I use some shoe goop, just household goop, It's rubbery, removable, and it'll keep it secure into this foam. And this is going to simply, let me get this off, sorry. Simply going to sit, and I may just use some of the shoe group to hold it in. You got your inlets there. It's going to go right there. Bam. Be perfect. And I'll just either some two-sided tape, well, probably some Velcro if I don't use the shoe goop, and it'll just sit right there. Perfect. It's not going to go anywhere. Doesn't hold enough fuel to be all that heavy. The line will come in down from the top tank down to the end fill, out to the pump. And this is just your fill. This is how you fill and defuel the tanks. So that's what I'm thinking. Kind of simple, nothing high speed, but it works. Heck, that kind of stuff right there, BVM selling for a high price. They're foam stuff that they use to secure your tanks in the jet. I don't know, it's just an idea. I'm going to give it a try. If I have any problems with the UAT coming loose or something, which I don't think it will, I'll hard mount it. Plus this allows me to remove it, put that other tank in if I need to, and if I ever put the smoke tank back in, I have that option, so without having to cut and grind. But that is essentially how it's going to go for now. So that's about it. This week's been rough. I had a Helen farewell to go to tonight, so I didn't get home till it was after 8 o'clock. So not much building. But I'm gonna go ahead and start hooking up the fuel lines and work on as soon as that mount gets dry. That'll go in. Then I'll mount the top tank, and after that I'm gonna try to decide on where I want to put the vents on the bottom to hook up my taxi tank and just the vents. I thought about putting them inside the inlets, kind of like right in the inlets, but I don't want to obstruct the inlets or anything like that. So they'll probably be just inside the inlets, well, outside on the bottom, but just down from the inlet. So yeah, that's about it. Other than that, it'd be interesting to see how other people are mounting their tanks before I finish up installing mine, because I don't know if Skymaster on theirs, if they just glue them into the frame. I would hope not, because if you ever have to remove them, that could be a pain. Or if they're just using Velcro, but I haven't seen any certain way to hard mount the tanks into the jet. So if anybody's got one and they've got pictures of theirs they want to post, just to kind of give people ideas of another way to do it besides the way I'm doing it, that would be helpful. But I'm going to take some pictures, get the video uploaded for you guys, and yeah, tomorrow hopefully I don't have anything going on tomorrow night, and I can get home early and get all the fuel system stuff done, and then I'll go ahead and mount these guys, which are the thrust vectoring servos. They'll mount in the tail, and then after that it's done. I'll be waiting on the turbine to put in it, and once I get the turbine I'll go ahead and do the bell mount, or the pipe, and mount the thrust vectoring, and that'll be it. And that'll be final radio setup and balance, so it'll be just in time for the second project, which I'm going to be putting on it's not in the jet forum, it's on the top level forum. Forum, you got airplanes, it's going to be there. You got your Global Jet Club, basically their own thread, their own separate forum. I'm going to put the Skymaster F-14 build there, since it's a product that Global is going to be carrying now and being part of the team. figured I'll just put it there. So if you guys got any questions, let me know. If you want to see anything in particular as far as something you're not sure on, like how something works or something, let me know, and I can do more details in that particular area. I just thought about one other thing, and tomorrow I'll be doing the mod for the elevators, the stabs, or whatever you want to call them. The back portion of the elevator where it butts up against the fuselage, the bracket's in the front, and so the screw goes in, holds it in so it doesn't pull out from the jet in the front, but you can take the back portion of the elevators and the jet, and you can pull on it and it will spread like that. Probably not a huge deal, but anything that moves has the chance to wear. So I'm gonna put a hard block just inside the elevator, and there's already a hard block inside the fuselage, and I'm gonna run a bolt so you can just move the elevator out of the way, tighten or loosen the bolt with a blind nut inside the fuselage so it'll still be removable. But I'll show you guys that tomorrow too. But until then, you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to y'all later.